Hello, hello, hello. It's Knits for Sanity and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I obviously have an unboxing. We also are going to do something called condensing a couple of really long stories into really short little snippets, if we can. So, story number one. It occurred to me, if you're brand new and you're thinking knits for sanity, why are you called knits when your channel is almost exclusively about diamond painting and some wrestling in there too? Okay, so maybe not completely diamond painting. Again, the super short story. I have been knits for sanity for a very long time. And that's how I've published knitting patterns, is using Knits for Sanity. Little did I know that I would fall in love with another hobby, diamond painting, and that I would choose YouTube as a means to get to know individuals within the diamond painting community and really find enjoyment doing that. So that's that long story, super duper condensed. Story number two kind of has to do with this little package here. So first things first, this package comes from Diamond Painting Fanatics over in the UK, owned by Cindy. And first, I gotta tell you, this came so fast. It was ordered on a Thursday night by me, which is Eastern Time Zone, United States. Cindy, being in the UK, is 5 hours ahead of me. She shipped this Friday for her, the next day for me, same day for her, technically. Like, my order would have come in the middle of the night for her. And so it was shipped on a Friday and it reached me on Monday. Guys, I can't ship things domestically that fast. I have a friend that I ship things to somewhat regularly in Oregon. It takes a week. Like, it's just crazy. So this traveled the entire Atlantic Ocean in just 3 days. So how cool is that? Yay! I can't guarantee that your package will go that fast. All right, so this came really fast. Now this is the outer packaging. It looks like it's seen a few thousand miles. You know, I'm not gonna be shy about showing that. I don't care as long as my paintings are fine. I don't care what this looks like as long as it gets to me in one piece, which it did. All right, so we're going to open this up and then I'll go into like my second long story that I'm going to try and condense. These were packaged separately and then taped together. I don't know if you can kind of see that. These are two separate boxes. The reason for that is because these are actually a couple of sample kits. So, I am not one to get involved with any of the like weird politics and drama in the diamond painting community. I am not interested in that. I want nothing to do with that. That's part of the reason why I stay unaffiliated and why when I do have PR products, it is, you know, there's no reimbursement for me. I just receive the product. I always make it very, very clear that I will give an honest review of this item. Because I don't want any part of that world. You know, I'm doing this because I enjoy it and because I enjoy the people that I'm meeting. So I just want to state that right up front. But you may have heard of a shop called DIY Moon Shop, which very suddenly kind of disappeared last year. I never ordered from them, so I cannot make any comment or statement about their business practices, nothing. So I don't want to say anything about that at all. But a number of months ago, I did learn that this woman named Cindy, who owned her own pretty new shop, I believe at the time, had purchased DIY Moon Shop. And I got some wind that there was some drama there and stuff, but again, I don't want to discuss any of that. But I did in the back of my head think, you know, I want to try her stuff out. my understanding was she was going to use her own suppliers or continue using the suppliers that she already had with her company, and that she purchased DIY Moon Shop in the hopes of expanding what she was currently already doing. And I thought, I would love to purchase from her. So checking her out and everything, it was a double whammy time where I was on a zero buy policy. We desperately needed the money. We needed a new transmission, and it's like everything was just falling apart at the same time. And I also realized that part of getting that money meant destashing. But in addition to that, kind of putting together that I just don't have time to do super large paintings anymore. My life is just too busy, particularly now that my job, it's finally starting to pick up a little bit. So I am working more, and I have 4 kids, and we live in a rural location. So I live in my car. I mean, it's literally probably 25 hours in my car every week, 25 hours of work every week, and nonstop caring for children and sporting events that last for anywhere from 3 to 7 hours, not including drive time. I just don't have time. But Cindy has a lot of exclusive artists, or not all exclusive. I think she's made comments about she doesn't want to own an artist, but she has all these legally licensed artists with these gorgeous kits that are all really big. But then looking around, I found out that she had these sample size kits. And I went, oh, that I can do. So I hopped on her website and I found sample size kits. One is in rounds, one is in squares. So this is what we're going to look at together. This is a in-stock item. And when I purchased mine, there were about 40 kits left of each one. And so if you like this, I will link to the notes, link to both of these in the notes below, but I wouldn't wait too terribly long to get these. I cannot remember the exact price in dollars what I spent. I'll put it up here, but it was between $7 and $8, I believe. And if the number on the screen is drastically different, I am really sorry. The one thing I do remember was shipping was $18. Normally, $18 is quite a bit for shipping, except I can tell you shipping diamond art kits, even within the country, you're going to pay just over $18 to ship a 3-pound kit domestically. Okay. And so to ship these 2 little kits, this is still about £1. Overseas, $18 really is not bad. And the total cost of my order was, I think, around $33 by the time you paid for everything, between $33 and $35. Again, I'll put that information up here just so that you know if you are stateside and are interested in ordering these. Okay, that is plenty of mumbo jumbo. This is just some really lovely boxing. There's instructions on the back. Their package contents are in here as well. So now we're going to pull out the round kit first, is what we're going to look at. Wow. Okay. I can already tell you, I did not pay anywhere near what these are worth. This is amazing. This is really, truly amazing. These really should be like $10 a piece, as opposed to, we'll say, high end of $8 a piece, at least. 10 to 15 bucks, really, I think is what this kit is probably actually worth. And I will go into all the reasons why as we go through this. So for starters, it comes with a sticker sheet, okay? This is a great sticker. I mean, a sticker sheet. I love having sticker sheets. So you already get a sticker sheet here. There are 33 colors in this. 33 colors in this teeny tiny 20 by 20 centimeter sample kit. That's crazy, okay? Then that's not all. There are ABs in here included. There are 4 ABs in here. So that too wow. Super duper awesome. Let's look at the legend here. Everything is numbered out. These, you know what? I think these are individual stickers even. But it's all numbered out. You have the code, the legend symbol to look for on the canvas. And then here's your DMC code as well. DMC, if you're not familiar, is much like DMC floss. It's a standard color code that a lot of diamond painting companies do use. A couple of them don't. Most notoriously is Diamond Dots. They have their own numbering system, and all Diamond Dots affiliate companies as well. But most of them do use a standard DMC color code. And then the ABs are Aurora Borealis. Again, if you're not familiar, these are drills that just have a special coating in them, and I will show those to you. So sticker sheet, legend, individual stickers here. Super cool, okay? And I think, you know, Cindy wanted to do this to be able to show off her product. And especially with, I think, a lot of misconceptions involved with her buying another company. I think she wanted to be able to really put it out there that, no, I am doing my own. This is my company. I'm doing my own thing. This is, just forget about what you know. This is just me. This is the company that I've been running for probably a couple of years now, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. So this is the canvas. This is a gorgeous canvas. The back is soft. It is a super heavy weight. You do have all of the fraying preventatives that are done here. The edges that are cut like this, as well as the little pinprick marks. Like I said, it all helps prevent fraying. And then the image itself, I will blow you up. There you go. So that you can kind of see these symbols as well. And get an idea yourself just how clear these are. They're super clear symbols. I'm not seeing any major issues. You're always going to have some situations like here. Some of these, I tend to struggle when you have like a darker brown with a black symbol on top of it. I feel like that might be slightly harder to see, just if you're not paying close attention. Or I don't know if you can see the H's down here. You know, those are harder. I maybe would have used a white H, but it's still perfectly legible. And if you were to use a light pad, I don't think you'd have, see if I can get you in focus. I don't think you'd have any issues at all. So symbols are super duper clear. Let's look at the toolkit. So this is a very full toolkit, which again, another reason why I feel like this was not, I mean, this easily should have been really $10 to $12 would have been, I think, totally reasonable, and I would have paid it. Look at this adorable cover minder. Oh my word. Look at that. It's a little hedgehog, and she has a little rosette in her hedges. Is what I was going to say. Not in her hedges, in her quills. Is that what they're called on hedgehogs? So stinking cute. So yeah, just a lovely little cover minder here. That is really sweet. Then you have a couple of different multi-placers in here. Looks like about a 4-placer and maybe 7. Yes, a 4 and a 7-placer. Standard blue pen for, you know, picking up your drills. You do have a squishy here. No, I still can't get it on. I can never get these on. It's kind of a running gag on my show here. I can never get these things on. I have a daughter who does it for me. You have a pair of tweezers. They are not branded tweezers. Oh, you know what? I kind of like these. These are not super sharp tweezers. And I got to tell you, I kind of like it. Because here's the thing. You don't really need those super duper sharp tweezers. I just don't think it's necessary. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like it's entirely necessary. So they do come with, you know, the little protective tip, but you really don't need it with these. You have a standard little drill tray here. However, one test that I like to do is just how flat does it lie. This does lie quite flat actually, so it is a very usable drill tray. You have a little container for your wax, which is also really nice, helps keep it from drying out. And then inside you have one whole wax patty in here. There are plastic on both sides of this wax. I pointed out because yes, I have tried to take my drill pen and stick it in here going, what is going? Oh, that's right. I didn't take the plastic off from it. The wax is nice and fresh. It's more than enough to do this little bitty painting. So the toolkit is actually super duper nice. I mean, a real budget company, you're just going to get a pen, wax, little pink square wax, not in a little tub, and probably one of those green drill trays. So this is above and beyond. Then the drills themselves. So these are round drills, like I said. And I'm going to pull out the ABs because they are all on the end here. All right. But again, 33 colors. 33 colors for this little bitty 20 by 20 painting. These are acrylic drills, I believe. Yeah. These are acrylic drills, which I don't want to go into my big spiel again about acrylic versus resin and why really they're just cool the debate. People get very opinionated about this. Frankly, both drills have their advantages and their disadvantages. I do not have a preference for either one. But here we have this lovely purple AB and AB. Now you can kind of see what that means with that coating on here, especially these purple. It's very obvious on the purple drills. Here we have the yellow. Here is a brown. And finally here is white. I love white ABs. I just think they're very, very pretty. Something else to note, these are basically already kitted up. They come in individual little Ziploc bags or resealable bags, I should say, which a lot of people work directly from the bags like this. I don't, but I still prefer them to come in the bags for a couple of reasons. But a really, really big one is if there is a static issue, I can drop my little piece of dryer sheet right into this bag, shake that up a little bit before I transfer it somewhere else, versus those things that come like in the lines and you got to cut them up. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You cut into the bag and the drills just poof, explode and go everywhere. And guys, I live in a northern cold state. Winter is brutal. I have had drills just fly everywhere. And in fact, I pretty much now refuse to work on any kit that has those lines of drills during the winter, unless it's one of those little bitty mini specialty drill projects, just because there's much fewer drills in those. And there's often specialty drills that don't quite suffer static the same way as the little bitty drills, just because it drives me nuts. So that's my biggest reason for why I love when they come in the little bags. And the other one is these are reusable versus the other, you just have a bunch of stupid plastic everywhere. So these I can reuse. These are all very clearly labeled, including, oh, here it is. So it's very, very little, but up top here, there is a model number on here, which does match what's on each of these bags. So even if you still were to store your canvas and your drills separately, it's very easy to figure out what goes with what. This is so amazing. I just can't get over how amazing this is. So just to do a quick run through of the AB drills here, number 33 is this little check mark. Pretty easy to pick out. Anywhere that is white on the canvas is where this AB drill is. Number 32 is this brown, and that is the number 8. And that appears to be exclusively inside of our owl, his wings specifically. And that appears to be the only place for that. And I can already tell there's plenty of drills in each of these bags too. Number 31 is our yellow, and that symbol is a triangle. And it should come as no surprise that that is in the moon. And then these are a couple of stars. So obvious location for those. And then the last one is this purple, number 30, which is the uppercase U. And this is, I'm assuming, in his hat. And it is. It's outer edges of his hat. And I think that's the only spot that I can see. Again, super duper cute. I mean, just adorable. This is so cute. Little spider dropping down here. Too cute. Now, I am going to measure this. I don't always measure my canvases. When I think of it, I do. To be honest with you, the actual size of the painted area isn't that big of a deal to me. But I know that it is to some of you. So I'm going to go ahead and measure this. It says that it's a 20 by 20. And it is definitely 20 across. And for some reason, I almost always have to flip them. I don't know why, but I do. And it is 20 vertically as well. This is exactly a 20 by 20 for actual canvas size. So phenomenal, awesome little kit. We are going to put this one away, and I am going to take out our other one. Kit number 2, what I didn't really point out really well is on the box, there is a little sticker letting you know which painting is in there. It's nice having your boxes labeled. I appreciate this. So point that out on this kit. We aren't going to spend as much time looking at this one just because there really isn't probably a need to. It should be very similar to the last one, I would assume. And yes, it is. So inside here, again, we have this fabulous sticker sheet. This, oh my word. This one has 36 colors in this little bitty 20 by 20 kit. 36 colors. And again, there are 4 ABs in here, 4 Aurora Borealis. Other than the addition of 3 more colors, the paper sticker sheet here is the same as the last one. Well, and obviously, I mean, there's different symbols and different numbers, but I think you know what I mean. Just 36 colors. That is incredible. And here he is. I'll roll him backward a little bit too. But again, this canvas is absolutely amazing. If you like the soft back, this has a soft back. Again, the soft back really is not necessary, but it's really nice to have, isn't it? It just feels so lovely. And then what I didn't do so much with the last canvas is looking at the canvas itself, some of the other stuff that's on here. For example, up here, she has her logo. I am a Diamond Painting Fanatic. And I think that is adorable. I am also a Diamond Painting Fanatic, hence the name of her store, Diamond Painting Fanatics. And then on the bottom, this is all of her social media information, her website, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can find her and her store stuff everywhere. Man, he is also pretty amazing looking. He is so colorful. Well, he better be with 36 colors, right? The toolkit is the same. Oh, but guys, there's another cover minder in here. I think that's one of those roses that I've seen before. Oh, it is. Look, it's a pretty white rose. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. This is larger than other roses that I've gotten as cover minders before. So I got a hedgehog and a rose. Actually, I have 2 roses because the hedgehog is wearing a rose. I have 2 roses. I really, really love roses. One day, my Mother's Day gift will finally arrive from 2 years ago. My husband's supposed to be buying me another rose bush. We have one, the Hattie Rose. There's a story. Listen to my next Whip and Chat. If I think of it, I'll talk about the whole Hattie Rose bush story in that, but not now. Otherwise, the toolkit is exactly the same. So again, super nice toolkit, especially for the size of this painting. our drills. This one is squares. And unlike these two paintings, something else that I really liked about her shop when I was looking around, and one day my budget will be larger again, and I will be in the market to purchase larger diamond paintings again. And when that day comes, this is definitely a great store to look at, because look at all these options. You can choose square or round, and then you can choose what kind of enhancement drills you want. How cool is that? Plus, you can choose toolkit, no toolkit, or only wax. Thank you. Because like I say many, many times, the plastic waste of this hobby just drives me bonkers. So if I don't have to get a toolkit, I do not get a toolkit. I have no use for them. I mean, I found some uses, especially for the trays. As you know, I collect them. I give them to the local elementary art teacher, and she uses them as teeny tiny little paint dishes for her little kids. But otherwise, you know, it's pretty much a waste. So, but these kits were exclusive. You know, this is only squares, and the other one was only rounds. And again, that's just because this is a sample kit. And this way you get a sampling of both square and round, which is my preferred way when I'm looking at a new company. If I can, I would like to get one of each. One little escapee drill here. So, I mean, there's a lot of facets on here. This sparkle is fantastic. So, nice little drill. And we are just going to pull out the ABs, which is kind of like how I like to do things. Otherwise, the rest of these, they're normal colors here. Normal looking square drills for our very colorful owl. But going through these, number 36 is this gorgeous green. Oh, look, this one has a couple of ride-along passengers. We got a blue and like a gold passenger went along in here, but they're both still ABs. So this lovely green is 36, which is, oh, it looks like a little GPS symbol. I don't know what it is, but it is located through here, and his green, kind of in the center of the green, is where this AB drill is located. Number 35 is the gold, which I believe is this gold escapee. I think it's the same color. And that symbol is, oh, helicopter wings. Again, I don't know actually what the symbol is. It's helicopter wings is what I call it. But the helicopter wings are found again down here in his tail feathers and throughout his chest a little bit. I think that might be the only place. I don't see anything around his eyes that are helicopters. So just these two places. This lovely purple, which might be the other. No, this is definitely a blue. So no, it's not. This purple, which I just, oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? I just think that's really pretty. I'm not a huge purple fan, but this is just gorgeous. Anyway, number 34 is, oh, it's a 3/4 stitch and cross stitch. It is. It's a 3/4 stitch and cross stitch. And that can be found. Oh, I like this one a lot. So this purple is found sporadically. This tail feather, we got a couple little places down here, couple places here, a few over here, a few over here, a couple over here, a few through here, a few through here, and here, one here, through here, a little bit flecked all over, which when done correctly, especially with a darker drill, so think dark blue, gray, deep purples, I feel like that can add a great deal of balance to a painting, and it just helps to make all the right places reflect and glow and sparkle just a little bit more, and it adds a bit of cohesiveness to a kit. That's just my preference and what I have observed and noticed in my years of diamond painting. You may totally disagree, and that's fine. But that is what this color is doing, and I love it. I can't wait to see that on here. And finally, last but not least, is this lovely strawberry red. Looks like it's sugared strawberries with the AB coating on there. That's what I'm going to say, sugared strawberries. That's number 33, and that is, oh geez, oh, it's the number 8. I was ready to call it a snowman. It's just the number 8. I'm getting a little bit carried away. And that is located, there's a few in his head, quite a few here on his stomach, and then a few more down here on his tail. A few out here in this wing. But most predominantly, I guess maybe his tummy, we'll say. Red is kind of located all over too, which I think might be a really good balance to this deep purple. Yeah. But he is also lovely. He is I don't want to say he's a jolly looking fellow. In fact, I'm not sure how I'd describe him because he looks super serious, but yet he is this super colorful owl. So I feel like, how serious can he really be? Like, I feel like he's trying to put up a front saying, hey, I mean serious business, but really he doesn't. That's kind of what I feel like. Anyway, he is a super handsome dude. I'm calling it a he because in the bird world, usually male birds are the colorful ones. So that's what I'm going with. Anyway, this is all from Diamond Painting Fanatics. And I'm excited to try these out. These are gorgeous quality kits. She supports small-time artists, which I do love. And I am only thrilled with this whole experience. The shipping was unbelievable. Even, I'm just talking from her end. The fact that I placed an order and within probably 12 hours, she had it like together and ready to go. Now, this is kind of an exception because I believe these were already pre-wrapped. So it was super easy for her to just tape them together and slap the shipping label on there. But still, she did it that quickly. So that was amazing. These kits themselves are really, really nice. This is a really high quality canvas, super legible symbols, toolkits that are way above and beyond what any person needs for a diamond painting this tiny. Crystals, drills that look great. Super little kits that come with over 30 colors each and 4 ABs a piece. I mean, this is an amazing sample kit. I am super duper pleased and I can't wait to see the end result. And of course, as soon as I get that done, I will let you know and I will let you see. All right, so that kind of covers everything. This is a little bit of a longer unboxing. I guess I was just a little bit more wordy in some ways. You know, I had those little stories to share. But thank you for sticking with me if you did. And definitely check out all of this information in the notes below. I will link to these paintings again at the time of this recording. When these were purchased, there were only about 40 left of each one. I don't know where that's at now. And like I said, I don't know for sure, but my guess is because these are sample kits and it's meant to just be a way, I think, for her to say, hey, look, this is my business. I don't think these are probably going to be made again. I might be wrong, but that's my guess. That's my guess. Okay, guys, again, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for checking out this totally brand new to me company. Kind of. It's one that I'd heard of before and looked at, but finally was able to purchase from. And like I always say at the end of every video, and I say it because it is just that important to me, please be kind. You don't know anyone's life situation, just like nobody knows what you're going through. So just practice kindness and patience with the people around you. Giving a little bit more in kindness and patience can go a really long way in somebody else's day and in your own. And I hope, along those same lines, that you are having a great day. And I will see you again real soon.